Michigan is spying on Ohio State practices. What will they come up with next? Are these Ohio State goons are so afraid of Michigan? Oh, first of all, it was the snow a couple years ago, remember? And then now it's the hash marks. And now Michigan's spying on their open practice. It's an open practice. Michigan would be negligent if they didn't have somebody there, right? Is it against the rules? I don't think so. That's why Michigan doesn't have open practices. Never has under Harbaugh. So it's just silly how Ohio State fans are trying to compensate for their lack of a good football team. It's sad what has happened to the university. Too reliant on the quarterback position. And they lost their defensive ways. There are no Bosa's there anymore. They have JTT. But the physicality is gone for Ohio State now. Is that the new coach, Ryan Day? Under Urban Meyer, they had good defenses and great offenses. But Urban Meyer knew that you had to possess the ball at certain times to win games and stop the opposing team's run. And Ohio State has not done that for a few years now. Are they slipping? How far will they slip in the hierarchy of the Big Ten? I know that they just lost by a missed field goal to Georgia, and they probably would have made the national championship. But come on, Ohio State, enough with the excuses. You're a good program. You don't need any excuses. Just go win. Isn't that what you always told Michigan before we started whooping your ass? So do that. This time it's in Ann Arbor. And I think Notre Dame, you're at Notre Dame. Beat them two teams and Penn State. And come back to me with your new excuse. What will it be next time? I don't know. It's funny. It's just funny. I never thought I would be able to laugh at an Ohio State fan for the last 20 years. And now it's getting a little bit easier. It's getting easier for us Wolverines to perk up. And yeah, we're here and we're better than you are. Come to Ann Arbor and beat us. It might be the 1,000th win for Michigan in program history if we trip up one game before that game, the game. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think Maryland is going to be Michigan's 1,000th win because Michigan's going 12-0, and they're going to beat whoever comes out of the West, of course, just like the Big Ten East has done throughout division, since the divisions have been East and West, that we had the legends and leaders thing. But now, going forward, we'll see how it all shakes out. After Michigan goes 13-0 and gets a great recruiting class again, I mean, as soon as we win a postseason game, like everyone wants us to do, everyone says Michigan hasn't won won Jim Harbaugh's first year in 2015. So, it is a long time coming, close in a lot of them. We got to get over home and win one in the playoff this season, and then it's either Georgia or, name a handful of teams we got to beat to win the national championship, and then recruiting will skyrocket. And then where is Ohio State? It's still going this way. Are some of their key players wanting to come to Michigan now? We've already seen that. The state of Ohio, some of you guys have freaked out about people coming to Michigan from Ohio. So it's funny, this year really kind of sets a tone. Will there be a string for Michigan over Ohio State, like Ohio State had over Michigan? It's a series of streaks if you look back through time. So, but right now, I'm laughing at their fans. Not all of them. A lot of them are respectable, like Mark Rogers over at the Voice of College Football. He is the voice of college football, and he appreciates what Michigan is doing. We'll see. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like the video if you did, and go blue.